Welcome back to Elite Rentals. I'm James Corwell. Today we're looking at the top 5 yachts perfect for island hopping. Subscribe for more yacht charter insights and you'll find the link in the description. Let's get into the list. At number 5, Sunreef 70 Power, Skylark, builder, Sunreef Yachts, length about 21.3 metres. Weekly charter price typically from $40,000 to $45,000 plus expenses. That's roughly the mid 40,000s to low 50,000s in US dollars, depending on the season and exchange rate. Skylark is a power catamaran, and that matters for island hopping. The wide beam gives you apartment-like deck space for her size, with a shallow draft that lets you anchor where many monohulls can't. You're closer to beaches and lagoons, and the ride is stable at anchor. Key features include expansive foredeck lounging, a flybridge for panoramic views, and easy water access aft. Ideal for quick swims and toy sessions. Why, it's great for island chains. You can reposition efficiently without resorting to marathon passages, and the crew can turn around activities fast. Catamarans like Skylark typically carry a solid starter toy kit, think SUPs, snorkeling gear, and often sea bobs, so you spend more time in the water and less time waiting on setup. A small tip here, if you're choosing between similar cats, ask about sound insulation around the master cabin and the generator. On a compact footprint, noise control can make a real difference overnight. A detail worth noticing is value. Skylark lands in the entry-level price band, but still delivers multiple outdoor zones, good shade, and a big social footprint that many families need for easy day-to-day living. If your plan is to visit a new island almost every day, this format keeps things simple without overspending. Next on the list, at number 4, Benetti Motopanfilo 37M Koju, builder, Benetti, length about 36.8 metres. Weekly charter price from around $200,000 plus expenses, so roughly the low to mid 200,000s. Koju takes the spirit of classic yachting and makes it practical for modern island routes. The standout is the Beach Club. Fold-down platforms create a waterside lounge that makes launching toys, diving in for a swim, or stepping onto the tender faster and more enjoyable. Up top, there's a panoramic observation lounge, a quiet space many guests use for morning coffee while cruising between islands. For island hopping, the advantages are straightforward. Koju's hull form and stabilizers add comfort underway in windy channels, and her draft is shallow enough to keep the itinerary flexible compared to many yachts in her size class. That means closer anchorages in places like the Exumas or the Dalmatian coast, and shorter tender rides to shore. From my experience, guests love Koju's pace. She's fast enough to make meaningful hops without feeling rushed, and the crew workflow around the Beach Club is designed to get toys in and out efficiently, which matters if you're changing anchorages daily. Insider tip: ask the captain to plan 1 or 2 early morning moves during your week. You get calm water, arrive first to the best bay, and you're swimming before breakfast while other yachts are still lifting anchors. If you're thinking about planning a charter, Elite Rentals can help. The link is in the description. At number 3, Mangusta 165E DA Vinci. Builder, Overmarine, Mangusta, length about 49.9 metres, weekly charter price typically from $270,000 to $300,000 plus expenses, which translates to roughly the low to mid 300,000s. DA Vinci is a classic high-speed open super yacht. If your version of island hopping is covering bigger distances quickly, say popping between Ibiza and Formentera multiple times, or stretching a Bahamas day from Nassau to the Exuma Land and Sea Park, speed becomes a feature, not just a spec. DA Vinci can sprint at very high speeds under ideal conditions, with water jet propulsion that keeps vibration down compared to traditional shafts at speed. Key features include expansive outdoor lounging from bow to stern, a foredeck space that's perfect for afternoons at anchor, and a main salon that opens to the aft deck. So indoor-outdoor living feels seamless. The shallow draft relative to her length is another advantage. You'll get closer to beaches than many other 50-metre yachts. She's also set up for fast tender operations, which is important if you're hopping ashore often for lunch. A detail worth noticing is the planning. When you have speed, you can build flexibility into your days. You might decide at 11 AM to change islands and still be on time for a waterside restaurant booking at 1 PM. Most first-time charterers don't realise that crossing time can eat a big part of the day. A yacht like Die Vinci gives you that time back. My small tip: when considering a high-speed yacht, talk openly about fuel burn at different speeds. The captain can help you balance pace and cost, so you only use the top end when it adds real value to your day. At number 2, Heesen 55 Mosquito. Builder, Heesen. Length, 55 metres. Weekly charter price from around $350,000 plus expenses, approximately high 300,000s in US dollars. Mosquito runs a fast displacement hull, which is a practical sweet spot for island hopping across slightly longer legs. You're not pushing for extreme speed, you're maintaining an efficient, comfortable cruise that keeps passages short without compromising range or stability. The draft is relatively modest for a 55-metre yacht, so you retain anchorage flexibility for her size. Mosquito's Beach Club is a highlight. It's designed as a genuine waterside lounge rather than just a storage space, making it easy to go from swim to deck shower to a relaxed lunch on the aft terrace. The sun deck is set up for full-day living, sun pads, shade, and often a spa pool, so whether you're underway between islands or spending the afternoon at anchor, it remains the social heart of the trip. Why it deserves this spot. Mosquito bridges the gap between pure speed and large yacht comfort. If you like the idea of stepping up in deck space, crew size and service, but you still want to move almost every day, this format works very well. Insider tip. Ask about early tender scouting. On island-heavy routes, a skilled bosun can pre-check anchorages or lunch spots to make sure you arrive at the best moorings. Elite Rentals creates custom itineraries for every destination. If you'd like a route designed around your family's pace, more swims, less transit, use the link in the description. At number 1, Silver Yachts 85 mm, bold. Builder, Silver Yachts. Length, 85.3 metres. Weekly charter price from around $875,000 plus expenses, approaching the $1 million mark in US dollars depending on season. Bold is an ultra-capable, shallow draft, high-speed expedition-style yacht built to cover distance and access places that many yachts of this size can't. She's known for a fast cruise relative to her length and a draft of around 2.8 metres, which is remarkably shallow for an 85-metre vessel. That combination is rare and extremely useful for archipelagos. What makes Bold perfect for island hopping at the very top end? First, the aft deck is vast, purpose-built to handle tenders and toys with an efficiency you feel every day. Turnarounds are quick, launches are smooth. Second, there's a large elevated observation lounge with wraparound views, so you can actually enjoy the voyage between islands rather than waiting to arrive. Third, the helideck offers touch-and-go capability, enabling fast-shore access or scenic flights in destinations where the landscape is part of the experience. From my experience, Bold works best when you want to explore beyond the obvious. Think a week where the route evolves based on weather and what you discover. Hidden lagoons one day, a long run to a quieter island chain the next. The crew can adjust quickly because the platform is built for dynamic operations. A small tip here, on a yacht like Bold, consider 1 or 2 longer legs to reach less visited areas at the start of the week. You'll spend the rest of your charter making short, easy hops in empty bays. Exactly what most guests are looking for. Before we wrap up, a couple of quick practical notes to help you get the most out of island hopping on any yacht. First, anchorage selection is everything. Ask your captain to propose an ABC plan each day so wind shifts don't cost you time. Second, think about your lunch rhythm. Many guests like a late breakfast and a late lunch. In island chains, shifting lunch earlier can free up calm afternoon hours for a second swim spot. Third, confirm tender range and whether there's a chase boat. On busy islands, a dedicated chase boat can run guests ashore while the main yacht relocates quietly to the next bay. Finally, remember that published rates are plus expenses. Most charters use an advance provisioning allowance, APA, for fuel, food, and incidentals. For island hopping, fuel can vary widely based on speed and daily distances. From my experience, agreeing on a planned cruising speed saves surprises and helps the captain tailor the itinerary to your preferences. Thanks for watching. If you're ready to plan your charter, visit Elite Rentals using the link in the description, and don't forget to subscribe for more yacht insights.